We begin in the Middle East, where Hamas carried out a series of attacks this weekend. Earlier on Sunday, Hamas said they captured Israeli soldiers by trapping them in a tunnel in the city of Jabalia. Now, they did not say how many Israeli soldiers had been abducted, nor did it provide any proof of the claim. In fact, the Israeli military has denied the claims made by Hamas and clarified that none of its soldiers had in fact been captured. Not stopping there, however, Hamas fired 8 rockets towards Tel Aviv, the first such attack in 4 months. Israel says the rockets were launched from Rafah.
Today, Hamas terrorists in Gaza fired 8 rockets at central Israel from Rafah, sending millions of Israelis to bomb shelters. Hamas launched these rockets from near 2 mosques in Rafah.
Now, in retaliation, Israel carried out airstrikes in both northern and southern Gaza. And during the airstrikes in Rafah, Israel says 2 Hamas commanders were killed. However, Palestinian health agencies have confirmed that also at least 40 Palestinians were also killed in the Israeli airstrikes. As the fighting escalates between Israel and Hamas with no signs of stopping, more nations are calling for a ceasefire. In fact, Egypt has accused Israel of deliberately bombing displaced Palestinians in Rafah. Calls for a 2-state solution continue to grow as Saudi Arabia now joins Ireland, Norway, and Spain in demanding a separate state of Palestine.
Obviously, we have an understanding of the dire critical situation. We need a ceasefire immediately. There is a growing consensus. I think almost everybody in the world agrees that an immediate ceasefire is necessary, including the release of the hostage. But again, I don't want to put this just in a negative context. I want to just re-emphasize that it is the conviction, I think, of everyone in that room that the establishment of a Palestinian state, that the 2-state solution serves the interests of everyone in the region. And it is the best assurance that we will all live in peace and security in the long term.
Now, Israel has already ordered Spain to shut its consular services for Palestinians. And as more nations join the European movement demanding a separate Palestinian state, the war in Gaza is pushing Israel to the brink of diplomatic isolation, and Netanyahu seems nowhere close to his goal of eliminating Hamas. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.